Welcome to the spider's web.
There it is. All right. Oh, look at that. Is there anywhere else to go in here? No. Work order 09241, read. RX6550 terminal crashes immediately on boot up. Suspect overheating. Entire console needs cleaning. We'll reevaluate once all hardware is liberated.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Terminal unit systems have stopped. Please verify all necessary hardware and software is properly installed. The problems continue. So I can't even attempt to fix it or anything. At least this companion tells you to carry stuff. That's refreshing. Got a key. Alright, where am I going? Am I going up? No, I came down here. Strange device. Unlock. No. Interesting. Alright, let's go back in. You can load up. It's okay. I don't bite. There we go.
Here.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a hell of a lot of locks.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
RB2851. A hell of a lot more security doors, too. Oh, look, dead people. Wreck him! You okay? Here.
Let's take them out.
Oh, there's something right there. Okay.
Security offline.
Alright. I'm not a big fan of this. Tesla gun. Ooh, what's in here? A way to bypass them all? Of course. So were I alone? An Epsilon 6 security alert has been declared. All systems have been locked down. Secure your station and wait further instructions. All personnel must pass through decontamination when entering or exiting the facility. All personnel must display a rank 22 at minimum security badge with an updated photo ID. Failure will result in immediate security lockup until the person may be questioned and confirmed. Guests must present a signed letter of approval from General Rawlings, an employee point of contact. All guests must display a guest badge with limited access. Guests must be accompanied at all times. Guests found unattended will be held for questioning, and the point of contact will be responsible for their actions. Security protocol database has been corrupted. 4 files recovered. Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. If the facility administrator has probable cause to suspect a breach of security by a foreign intelligence operative, including but not limited to Chinese agents or sympathizers, the administrator shall activate the Class 5 counter-espionage procedure. In the event of a Class 5 alert, the facility will enter a minimal security lockdown. All staff are to report their stations and await further instructions from security personnel. Anyone failing to report in a timely manner or found absent thereafter shall be considered suspect and may be shot on sight. Security teams are to escort the members of each department to the research labs on level 3 for processing. The chief scientist shall prepare a Automotron-equipped robo-brain to aid in the interrogation process. Due to the experimental nature of this technology, some casualties are to be expected due to spontaneous cranial eruption, on the order of 10 to 15%. Should any agents be discovered, the administrator is authorized to subdue them by any means necessary and turn them over to the research staff for experimentation. After completing the interrogation process, the administrator may terminate this alert at his discretion. Oh, that's savage. Gamma 9 security alert. In the event of a coordinated escape attempt and/or hostile action by the test subjects, any Class 1 or Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare a Gamma 9 security alert. A Gamma 9 security alert will initiate a maximum security lockdown of the research wing and a minimal security lockdown elsewhere. Within the research wing, all security and defensive systems will activate. All local and remote terminal functions will be disabled, and all security doors in the cell block areas will be sealed. The facility administrator is advised to treat this alert as a field test opportunity and to deploy all available experimental robots to secure the research wing. Casualties among test subjects are to be expected. A complete purge is authorized at the administrator's discretion. Security teams are to perform methodical sweep of the research wing before issuing an all-clear and terminating this alert. The administrator must submit an RM-13 incident report as well as request for replacement test subjects to the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. Epsilon 6 security alert. In the event of a fault in the code conditioning protocol, resulting in a mass uprising of the robot janitorial staff, see definitions, Appendix 3, any Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare an Epsilon 6 security alert. If such an alert is initiated, all security and defensive systems will activate, remote terminals functions will be disabled, and the control center will enter an automated lockdown state. Facility staff are advised to arm themselves and shelter in place. An external review will be conducted by the Military Robotics Oversight Committee within 10 business days to determine the appropriate course of action. This alert may be terminated 1 by remote authorization from the MROC, or 2 by the facility administrator from the master control terminal in the control center. As a failsafe, if the control center has been compromised, a limited manual override can be initiated from the elevator access terminal in security room 3. Voice print identification of 3 registered Class 2 supervisor level employees is required to activate the override. This is an Epsilon 6 security alert, which means there is a uprising of the robotic janitorial staff. Omega Protocol. In the event of confirmed nuclear detonations, the facility administrator, or in his absence, the highest level supervisor on duty, hereafter acting administrator, shall institute a temporary lockdown, order all staff to shelter in place. A loss of contact with the military chain of command is to be expected. After a period of no less than 12 hours from the LOC event, the acting administrator shall attempt to reestablish contact. Any instructions transmitted pursuant to those communications are to be followed and supersede this protocol. In the event that communications cannot be reestablished within 24 hours from LOC, the acting administrator shall initiate an orderly shutdown of the facility. Test subjects are to be secured in their cells. Facility staff remain on site are to delete any sensitive files and records, close down their stations, arm themselves, and collect their personal belongings. If communications have not been reestablished by 30 hours, the acting administrator shall activate lockdown mode Omega. This will provide a 10-minute window for staff to evacuate the facility. This evacuation should be presumed to be permanent. Once initiated, lockdown can only be terminated via remote authorization from the Military Robotics Oversight Committee. Savage. Yes. Decontamination arch control. Tampering detected. Any attempt to hack, modify, or alter an MK11 decontaminator and may void your warranty. Ha! Activate them. Turret control. Deactivate. Security door.
Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
What the hell was that? Something's on sale at Steam. Right, unlock this. There we go.
Got it.
Where the hell is it? What the hell's wrong with you? Die! Stick.
Open this.
See if it even works anymore. It does. Soap. What's wrong with you? Why do I have a feeling the Mechanist is going to be a machine?
Nice.
Integrated tank bot. Maybe he's a cyborg. Might be a cyborg. It makes sense.
Is this really the best place to be firing your weapon?
Yup. It certainly is. What was shooting at me?
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
I know we're not. A quantum tank bot. Quick save. Okay, so what am I doing about these guys?
Violence protocols engaged.
Is there a computer controlling these things? Nope. Ah, production control terminal. Got transferred over to run production control today. The idiot from General Atomics got pulled after he let the department efficiency drop below 90%. Private sector buffoons have it so easy. Imagine being content with such a crappy rating and not even having to account for the shortfall. I'm going to start getting things back on track down here and show those civilians how the U.S. military runs the show. Lieutenant Justin Green, U.S. Army. It took a while, but I finally weeded out the last of those General Atomics ingrates from my department. Who the heck did they think they were anyway? I've never seen a lazier bunch of good-for-nothing layabouts in my life. Lost paperwork, mislaid supplies, inferior assembly work. You name it, and these clowns were the cause. Then there was Sarah Wallachek. She was supposed to be GA's pride and joy down here. I caught her hooking up with the RoboBrain heads. Hooking up the RoboBrain heads to one of our recompilers and trying to have a conversation with it. Asking it, was it sad and could it feel pain? Are you kidding me? I fired her on the spot. How a private company gets anything done without discipline, I'll never know. I'm pleased to report that the department is back up to 100% efficiency now that the section is staffed entirely by soldiers. The work is getting done on budget, on time, and without mistakes. That's how you run a damn assembly line. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, General Atomics. Apparently something failed.
I'll cover you, sir. They're gone.
Okay, so I have a feeling we're just gonna get wrecked. Soon. Oh.
Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious.
That's not what I wanted to do. Heavy. Raids. 2. Shape. No. Names.
Got it.
Turret control. Deactivate. Crap! Automotron. Choose personality mode. Subway stewards. Activate. Oh shit, I do not want to use that. I do not want to use that either. Or that. Over here. Over here. Fuck y'all! Who brings a gourd to work? Oh, jeez! Ah! Saw it. Oh, jeez. This place is full of them. Oh, there's a robot workbench here. Are your guns working? I don't even know.
Hey,
I'd be happy to help if I can. Hope you find what you're looking for.
How do I even tell if they're working? Loot. A furious fucking walking stick. Never ending something? What? Never ending combat rifle. Get wrecked. Ooh, Nuka-Cola. Alright, maintenance issue. 7889. After dome implementation, the brain on the above subject started exhibiting physical changes. The subject's dura turned some kind of mottled brown color and started to break down after only 12 hours in the solution. Turns out the biogel was tainted with sulfuric acid runoff from the dome polishing compound, and a reaction was occurring when they met. Unfortunately, the subject is a total loss. We'll just have to write it off as bad luck and switch polishing compounds immediately. Bad luck. We're continuing to have issues maintaining cohesion between the neural interfaces and the spinal column nerve endings. The nerves reject the connections faster than we can rebind them. I know we were hoping to keep the spinal columns intact for the robo-brains, but it's obviously not going to happen. I'd suggest we revert back to the original plan, the good old brain in a jar prototype. It will reduce the amount of life support subsystems significantly, as well as cut production time almost by a third. I'll submit my findings to Nebraska and Washington tomorrow. We got the first batch of robo-brains back from testing, and they're a mess. Cracked domes, thrown treads, overloaded fusion piles, fried circuits, the list goes on and on. This particular issue is troubling, though. According to field users, some of the robo-brains are misinterpreting commands. The onboard brain seems to almost overthink these instructions and decide to rewrite them for efficiency purposes. Most of the time, this results in property damage or even a few civilian fatalities. I've gone over every square inch of the faulty units and I can't find a thing wrong with them. We're going to have to send this issue over to research to see what they can shake out. At least our department is in the clear on this one. One of the robo-brains rolled off the line with a faulty voice module. When it speaks, it's speaking in reverse. This troubled me, so I had them shut down the line for almost 8 hours while I checked the software for issues. Then gave the audio output assembler a thorough diagnostic. I still didn't find any issues, so I gave the all clear to resume assembly and marked it down as a glitch. I have no idea what would cause such a ridiculous issue, but if you ask me, I think one of the guys upstairs thought it would be funny. Speaking in reverse. It sounds like fun times. A sentry arm. Pulse grenades. Oh, that's actually kind of perfect. Well, there's a turret right there. Ah!
Takes care of that.
Can I see anything else?
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
I don't like this. Oh! What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't get in my way! I broke off your arm! See what happens? Come on, we're gonna go repair you. There was a robotic repair station this way. Alright, right arm. Oh man, I need a screw. That's okay, that's fine.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Oh, you seem fine. I have no idea why your arm is all of a sudden fine. Perfectly preserved pie. Nom nom nom. The awkward part being it was right next to moldy food. What's over here? An armor workbench. Oh, geez. Frag grenades. Empty. Jet. Well, there was at least one person here who left after the war started and brought in some jet. So if I'm not mistaken, that's a relatively new invention or creation.
Over here.
Can you make it? Or do I need to send that thing across for you? Damn it, Ada. Get out of there.
Heads up.
Yes,
Over here.
I'll get it done.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
head over there.
Certainly.
Heads up.
What can I do for you?
Look alive.
How may I be of service?
Okay, come on.
Scan this.
Hot damn, the amount of security in this place is crazy.
Open this.
A novice one has broken 2 bobby pins compared to all the advanced ones I've got
That's
it.
here.
Anything useful?
Yes, I did.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you.
What? Did you have something to say? Oh, jeez.
We may have some trouble.
Sorry. Keep on standing in front of me. And you have Gatling guns. Ooh, green paint. Another robot workbench. Come on back. Woo! Take that. Coca-Cola. Alright, let's get your loots. Go back. See what's in here. Hazardous materials. Ooh. What a waste. I've been down here almost 4 months now and I'm already getting bored. I thought it would be exciting to sign up and work for the robotics program. But when I finally got my departmental assignment, I almost quit. Power substation A, are you kidding me? 4 years of electrical engineering school, and they have me babysit a bunch of generators. I can strip a Mr. Handy or Protectron down to its base parts in under 2 hours, and they stick me here. What a goddamn waste of time. Cunning plan. After talking to Sharpley during my smoke break, I thought of a way to turn my isolation into an advantage. I've got a buddy in the civilian service who works for a vending company, and he reckons I can make a few bucks if I stick one of his cigarette machines down here. It would save everyone a trip all the way to the surface if they're out of smokes, and give me an excuse to say hi to any of the ladies that happen to wander in to purchase some. I'll tell you, Sharpley's a goddamn genius. I might even have to comp him a few free packs for his help. Substation B. I took all the trouble to sneak that machine into my substation just to have Banks over at Substation B start complaining about the smoke. At first I thought he was just jealous that all of the ladies have been hanging around my new cigarette machine during their smoke breaks. Then he showed all of his cards when he told me he's going to lodge a formal complaint with Delano if I don't make him happy. He doesn't care about the smoke. Sneaky little thief just wants a cut of the cigarette sales. I might have to pay him off to keep the brass off my back. Finally got official approval to keep a cigarette machine in my substation. I'm pretty sure the free cartons that found their way onto the general's desk may have had something to do with it. Now Banks can't do a damn thing about it and he isn't getting a single penny. Looks like this electrical engineer just came out on top for once. Sneaky little bastard.